Welcome back, guys. As you can see from the title that I burned out before I even started my channel. For almost 1.5 years, I didn't post any video at all. I burned out and I literally lost passion along the way. And yeah, I'm still having this imposter syndrome with me. I still overthink a lot, and the perfectionism inside me never want to let me go. It sticks with me and haunts me until now. As a professional content creator, commercial filmmaker, or whatever fancy title we want to call them, clients pay me money to create stunning and professional content for them. So I always have the mentality that I need to deliver my best and always take care of the content that I put out, regardless if the video is for clients or for my own. It has to look professional, and this hinders me and leaves me creating absolutely zero content for myself, because literally every single content is not professional or perfect enough. It is very easy to put out the previous video though, because it is not about my profession, it is about the pandemic situation. As long as I have good lighting, good composition, I can just post them out. But when it comes to working out, filmmaking and photography related content, everything just went south. And today I want to come clean and share it to you guys. Last month I watched a video from DSLR Guide, a video when Simon talked about failure. I got rejected. In that video he said nobody in this industry talks about failure enough, and that encouraged me to do this video. He's like the OG, when it comes to creating content about filmmaking, especially budgeted filmmaking. So I guess everybody knows him. In that video he was sharing how he felt over and over again, and he was making excuses sometimes when he got rejected. He went for some competition and submitted some film to film festivals and failed. As I'm watching the video, I was like, okay, he's about to drop some cheesy success story on how he managed to pull it off and eventually succeeded, blah blah blah. And so I waited and waited, listening to him sharing about how he felt miserably. And to be honest, I never thought that he got rejected so many times, man. And to my surprise, the video suddenly just ended there. I was stunned, I was like, that's it? Nothing else? No flashy success story? And just that. I remember I was sitting there speechless for a while. And man, he was just being vulnerable, being real, and just honestly trying to share his journey and not trying to show off anything. And that hit me real hard. If eventually he shares some success story, it will be just another cliche success story video. But he didn't. That's a real content creator right there. He's real and sincere. He doesn't search for perfect content, but sincere and real content. And I tell my mama, I want to be this guy. A few days ago, I saw a clip from Gary Vee on TikTok. People asked him, what if you make the wrong decision? Then he replied, he would just move on by not overjudging himself. He goes on and say people like to make 3 right decisions and 0 wrong decisions, but he's trying to be 118 right and 92 wrong. He said he is successful on a lot of social media, but still nobody sees those social media that didn't work out. But he don't care. He focused on making as many right decisions as possible, and it really makes sense, right? And despite how true it is, it hits hard, man, because that's me. That's truly me. I'm always trying to make 3 perfect contents and 0 imperfect content, which is not realistic and really an unachievable goal. I always end up with 0 perfect content, 0 good content, and of course 0 bad content. I literally hope I can produce the best perfect video, which always ended up no video and nothing at all. I take a look at the previous project that I planned to do for the channel and found out that after the second video about COVID, Malaysia continued having lockdown, and I started playing with some insect macro photography. One day I was like, why don't I document this whole process and share the behind the scenes, and also tell people how I did these photos, how I edit them, how I clean up the photo. For those who never done behind the scenes shoot before, I gotta tell you, it is really hard to do it all alone. You have to shoot the exact project and also shoot yourself shooting the shoot. I literally screenshot my computer screen while I'm tethering my camera to the laptop, and also have an extra camera for me to shoot the behind the scenes. But clearly, as you all know, that video not able to make its way through, because after that, when I checked the content, I was like, these aren't good enough, not pro enough. I am not a professional macro photographer, right? So if people needed macro photography tutorial or videos, there are tons of video like this on YouTube, so why would they even bother to watch my video? So yeah, so I scrapped the idea, and those footages I shot never come to life. But yeah, who knows, maybe somewhere, somehow, someone will appreciate my content if I post them, but I will never know because it exists only in my own hard drive now. After that, because I was watching Crash Landing on You that moment, and I was really into the series, and I went on to watch the behind the scenes too, and suddenly it struck me, isn't it a pretty good idea if I go ahead and do a breakdown on how they shoot the film, basically the cinematography and also the lighting techniques based on some of the behind the scenes. So I started prepare for it, analyze some of the video, and somehow I got lost in a way because I can only figure out some of it, and I demand myself to figure out like most of it before I can finalize the script. And clearly that didn't happen, and I scrapped that idea again. And then here comes a bigger idea, basically to work on an original song that I composed for my son Colder. I spent almost a month to prepare them, compose the song, write the lyrics, arrange the song, mood boarding for the music video, figure out the music video's color scheme, pre-visualize them in Cinetracer, and even manage to shot some of the scenes. Probably because I have too many ideas and over ambitious, and I set no deadline for this. It literally became a big project that I can't handle on my own and very time consuming. In that period of time, I got caught up with some client works as well, and I need to shift my focus to them and end up just letting the project sit on the shelf. But yeah, I made up my mind to continue work on it, and I hope I can finish what I started, hopefully, because that music video means a lot for me and my son. So yeah, I've got a lot of things done, but none of them are actually done, and because of this, I just completely stopped the video making journey, stopped updating the channel, and took a break. It is funny though, because I haven't really done anything yet. So what do I do next? Firstly, I tell myself, this is life, and if you make a plan and fail, you make another one, and if that fail, you make another one and keep doing it. I'm rest assured that if you stick to it long enough, something will definitely happen. I just need to embrace the failure keep searching for myself and keep grinding and never quit. Yes, I'm stuck. Yes, I failed. But as long as I don't quit and keep them going, even tiny little baby step will get me somewhere one day, because failure is just part of the journey. And you can't reach the destination without putting yourself on a journey, right? I mean, it makes sense. So even just a tiny little bit of baby step, I believe that will get me to somewhere. And secondly, execution. Learn to execute, not only stuck at planning stage. I've been planning all my life, all the years, and never really post anything. I even stopped posting Instagram for a while now, because I just plan too much and never get the chance to really execute them. So I need to tell myself this, an inspiring quote by Samuel Johnson: "He who waits to do a great deal of good at once will never do anything." And not to mention that I'm recently inspired by a post by Christo, "You are good enough." It says, when you resist taking action, remember you are good enough. You are smart enough. Instead of telling yourself, you need to do this first in order to do that, at that moment, pause and tell yourself that there are millions of people who know less than you, but still very successful. I'm honestly the only one that keep telling myself I can't do it, or I can't do it yet. I need to accept the fact that I'm just a normal human being. I'm not perfect. Embrace my flaws. And I don't have hundreds of crew with me, so I shouldn't seek for perfection or seek for something that is only possible with a big crew. So stay tuned and hope I can keep doing this and never quit. And I can assure you that my future videos are going to have more positive vibes and happiness to it. Although occasionally, I might do some video like that, some sort of like a real talk session. Stick around, share a struggle, so if you have one, so that we can support each other. So I guess that's it for me now. Thank you for watching. Keep grinding, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.